All right, so my first topic, first video. Um, I want to touch on the subject of something I've been dealing with. I'm approaching 30. So it's been, I don't know if you could say midlife crisis, don't really know if I'm there yet, but I've been feeling the pressure to, you know, have a career, be established, and, be in a period of settling down in life. And I'm not there yet. As a teenager, in high school or whatever, I always thought of myself as an entrepreneur. Now, I have gained a lot of um, talent, and skills that would help me in pursuit of that. I I have some graphic design knowledge. I've done wine glasses. I can make candles from scratch, in different shapes. I might add some pictures in to show a little bit of my work. Anyone that has followed me on Facebook, I definitely do that. And I've shown a lot of my work. And I get jobs here and there, but nothing to sustain, and then it's like at this point I feel a lot of pressure because I feel like I should be established. At this stage in my life, I feel like I should have my career. I should be settled into that career, and I'm not there yet. So, and I think I know I'm not the only one that's felt that before. You hop job to job, do what you have to do to survive in this world, and that's kind of what's been happening. And even though, I'm still going for my associate's degree, but people tell you, oh, it's okay that you're not there yet. Everybody don't get there at the same time. And, that's cool and all, but, you have to address how you're feeling, and it's not a good feeling to not have yourself somewhat established. So, I talk to different people, and it's okay. Like, that is something I will say. It is okay. Like, you don't feel that in the moment, but it is okay. Like, better late than never. Like, to have a plan. Like, even if you have to change your plan. Like, some people go into careers and they just got into them on accident, they fell into it, whatever. And at a point in life, they just want to change, something that's going to make them happy. And I applaud that. Like, that takes courage, and if you're not there yet, it's okay to not be fully established or to have everything together. Like, I think a lot of people put that pressure on themselves to have everything together by a certain point. Like, as a child, I was like, okay, by 30 I want kids. I want to make sure I have my first child by 30. Well, 30 is less than 2 months away, and ain't no baby, and I, things change. I still want kids, of course. And it's like you start getting into a panic mode, and you have to be careful of that, because you get into a panic mode, and then it's like everything you trying to rush and do, and you just can't do it, and you're gonna stress yourself bad, and you don't want to do that, and everybody has their own pressures and their own goals in life. But you have to sometimes just take a step back and think about it, because for a while I went through it. Like, this year has been hell for me because I went through a deep depression, and it was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 30 and I don't feel like I have anything to show for it. I hit an all-time low for myself, and it was just like, what's wrong with me? I not holding on to jobs well. I'm still learning stuff about myself, but it's just like I'm not where I want to be. At a point you want to take vacations. I want to see the world. I want to taste food around the world. I love food, and I'm one of those people that I'm always like, I'd rather somebody do something with me. Don't buy me stuff. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't like a lot of gifts, because things I end up, I love them, appreciate any gift, but realistically they end up in the closet somewhere. I'm very simple, but I love to travel and I love to eat. And, I'd rather go somewhere than to have a whole bunch of stuff, and I, you know, I have and still am struggling with it. I'm not going to say I'm 100% okay with where I am. I'm still learning to be okay with it, but you have to sit back and kind of take inventory of your life. Like, what have I done? Like, I've acquired a lot of skills over the years, and all that bell you hear, that's just Lucky with his toy that he's trying to get me to play with. Like, Lucky. Hey, Lucky. But, I have, I can do a lot of graphic design, and I'm self-taught. So that's something to be proud of, I can design wine glasses. I can do candles from scratch. That's something, I can make blankets, and, I've made blankets for many of friends. I've sold blankets. Am I the best? No. I'm pretty basic when it comes to it. I've tried a few things, but it's something that I acquired and I can do. I speak sign language, not fluently, but I have a little bit. I can definitely get what I'm trying to say across. You know, um, you really have to sit back and think and not be so hard on yourself. And that's something that I've had to learn. I've had to talk to people, and really understand, get a grip on what I have done, instead of looking at it like, oh, I have no career, I have nothing, I've done nothing, I have nothing to show for it. I actually have a lot to show for it. Like, not, maybe some people won't see what I have, but I have to see it, and I think that's a big thing for anybody that is going through that. You're hitting a certain age and you're not where you thought you'd be, or you're not where you want to be. It's never too late. It is never too late to, like, even if you have to start completely over, it's never too late. And that's something that I definitely had to learn for myself, and keep in mind, and always remember to look at the positives. Like, I'm not saying don't look at the negatives, but sometimes the negatives can help to push you further than you thought you could go. And everybody stumbles, everybody falls, but don't stop. I think that's the biggest part. Like, you're gonna fall, you're gonna stumble, you're gonna lose your way every now and again. And I have, because I'm not 100% in what I want to do. Like, I enjoy doing a lot. I like logistics. I like DIY. I want to be my own boss. I want a certain schedule. I want to be able to do certain things. Out here, I want to be able to make a certain amount of money. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to have vacations at least once a year, and things like that. And, it's just like, I came to a point where it was like, well, how do I have all these skills, but I can't make anything out of them? And that was a very hard thing to kind of process, because it just felt like, why did I acquire all of this? Why did I do all of this? Why did I learn all of this to not be able to do anything with it? And even though I can do something with it, but not make a living off of it. And that's the part that got me. But it's like, it's a purpose for it. You just gotta find it. And I'm still searching. I'm still looking. I'm still trying to decide what it is that I want to do. And if anybody else is out there trying to find what they want to do. And, sometimes you just need to talk about it. And, kind of guide yourself. Somebody can help guide you. Like, it might feel embarrassing, but no need to be. It's like we all human. And that's something I've had to learn because I have a hard time really talking to people about things like that. So when it comes to, how I feel, what I think, or, my life in particular, it's just been like, I don't want to really tell nobody. I don't want to talk about it. I'll just figure it out for myself. But I'm learning that it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to, let people in. And, you get a lot of feedback. You get a lot of stuff that can help and guide you, and that's kind of where I'm at now. So, I'm deciding to go back to school. I've changed my major. I'm still learning, I'm doing other things. I'm writing a book. Like, and that's something I never thought I'd do, but it's something I'm attempting, and who's to say that won't be where my life is supposed to go? It's in finding your purpose. That's a big thing for me. And, being fulfilled in what you do. So, that's just my 2 cents for now. Kind of rambled on a little bit, but, if anybody else is out there and they're having those things or those, issues where you're still trying to find what it is you want to do in life, regardless of age or, where you are right now, let's talk about it. Let's see what we can figure out, help each other out. It's never too late to find something new, even a hobby. I got plenty of them. And I want to post a few pictures of things that I've done just to show, what I have done, and kind of highlight the skill sets that I've learned over time. I learned to be proud of those things. I've dabbled in event planning. I planned a wedding. Like, I've dabbled here, I've dabbled there, I've tried different things. Now I'm dabbling in YouTube. So, you try different things. Like, never shut yourself off to something. Who knows? I could be helping somebody else out. Who knows? Maybe one day y'all see me be a motivational speaker. Who knows? ET, I'm coming for you. No, I'm just playing. But you just never know. Like, I say try anything that comes to mind. I say try it. If it interests you, why not? I've spent a lot of money trying different things, and a lot of it I've enjoyed. I've wanted to try other things that I just didn't have the funds to do, but I will come back to it. Like, I see a lot of stuff out here, and people, they take to it, and you see it, and it's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful, and I love how they did that. I wonder if I could do it, and you might not perfect it, but, you can do it. Why not try? So anyways, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know where you are in life, what you're trying, any new hobbies, any new jobs, careers, anything that you're trying new. Let's talk about it. All right, but till next time, see you.